Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Christina. I am a certified nutrition coach, and today I'm going to be talking about something I've been getting a lot of questions on. I'm recording on two cameras. I'll be looking probably on my laptop most of the time because I have a bunch of common questions on here as well. So I'm going to be looking at both cameras, so do not mind me as usual. But today's topic is going to be what I eat in a day on carnivore as a woman, hormones, gut, healing, energy, all the things and common topics that you guys are wondering. So let's get into it. If you think carnivore is just eating steak all day, it is not. As a woman with hormones, stress, cravings, bloating, and real life chaos, what I eat in a day looks very different. Um, Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about what I actually eat on carnivore to support my gut healing, hormones, energy, and honestly, staying sane as a mom and just going through all the motions. Like I said, my name is Christina. I'm a certified nutrition coach specializing in carnivore and women's metabolic health. After years and years of being bloated, overtraining, restrictive eating, and hormones being literally out of whack, carnivore changed everything for me. So I really want to share this because it is near and dear to my heart on how I feel about carnivore and how it's truly changed my life. So today I'm walking you guys through a full day of eating, super simple, family friendly, and focused on healing. Um, Number one, I wanted to go over is obviously my morning routine. I actually start my mornings off very simple. It's not complicated. I don't do any supplements, no crazy routines. I wake up, I drink some coffee, I make my electrolytes, and I have about four scrambled eggs with bacon. That's like one of my favorites, and sipping on bone broth for supporting my digestion. Breakfast is usually my hero meal because I used to intermittent fast so much. And now I do not intermittent fast. I literally eat whenever I'm hungry, stop when I'm full, very intuitive eating. Um, so as a woman, we do need a little bit more of like not different, but we want to make sure we're getting in enough proteins and fat, especially for our hormones. So you want to make sure you're getting in enough protein and fat. So for example, I'll put a picture in here of breakfast. I love eggs cooked in tallow or butter, a piece of steak, leftover ribeye, ground beef patties, ground beef with sour cream. Very good. And then optional, if you are having dairy, is raw milk or kefir if you're including it. I love with my husband, he's been doing this, but I started having like a glass of kefir on the side with my meals because it does help aid digestion and break everything down. But that's what breakfast usually looks like. It's basically any type of style eggs with some bacon or sausage to start out my day. Um, and this combo keeps my blood sugar stable, kills cravings, it keeps my energy steady, it keeps me full for a pretty long time. The biggest mistake that women make on carnivore is not eating enough. So they end up crashing, crave sugar, and think the diet isn't working because you're not doing it correctly. So more food equals less stress on your body. So make sure you're eating enough. You want to literally eat until you're comfortably full. This is something that is hard to do for a lot of people, but if you're not fueling enough and you're walking away from your meal and 15 minutes later you're still snacky or can grab like a cupcake or you're still craving something, that means that you didn't eat enough. So make sure you're eating in enough fat. Um, since that keeps me satisfied pretty much for a long, long time, lunch is always a protein and fat based, typically every meal. I keep it beyond simple because I'm busy, I'm running around, I'm running errands. So, for an example, also is like 80/20 ground beef is really great, a couple tablespoons of tallow or butter, salt. That's pretty much it. Very little late snack. I love snacking on pork rinds lately. They are so good. It's literally just beef skin it fried. I don't even know, but it's so good. Ground beef is very underrated. It's affordable, it's easy, it's digestible, and honestly it gives me the best gut results. You can make so many different recipes with ground beef. You can make cheeseburgers, you can just put it on a pan, you can make a meatloaf, you can make little meatballs, like so many different things you can make with it. It's a great thing to use. Um so women ask me all the time, should I force variety? And the answer is no, you should not. If something digests well, reduces your bloating, and gives you energy, you keep it. if you're eating something and it's not giving you energy and you're struggling with it, we get rid of it. So that is key. Last point on this, like lunch slash snacks when I'm hungry. I don't snack pretty much at all because carnivore kills my cravings and I don't get that hungry. So I keep it clean and very simple. If I do need a snack, I'll have some bone broth, hard boiled eggs, a few bites of like raw ground beef, carnivore bars, which I also have homemade coming soon. So stay tuned for that, and the pork rinds really, and that keeps me full. Maybe a tablespoon of butter. Snacking usually means you're not eating enough also since your last meal, especially as a woman, so you want to make sure you're eating enough at your meals so you're not snacking. And then dinner. Dinner is usually my biggest meal. Today I'm making a grass-fed strip steak cooked in the cast iron pan with tallow and salt. We reverse sear it, so I'm going to put it in the oven for about 30,
Oh
35
yeah.
minutes and then sear it on the pan for a couple minutes. It comes out so good. I'll usually add a side of eggs on top of that if I want to, or some cheeseburgers just to like pick like from the steak and the burgers together. But dinner is definitely where we slow down, we breathe, we eat mindfully, and because stress affects digestion more than people realize, you really want to just eat in a peaceful state and just relax. Um, Women thrive on consistency, so same foods, stable fats, enough protein equals stable hormones and less bloating. I struggled with bloating so much, so eating this way, it's literally life changing. Like if you've been through it, it's literally life changing. Um, so, common questions that I got on here is, do you need organs? And no, not unless you love them. Meat takes you far enough and gives you all the energy and nutrients and all the things that you need. So, you do not need organs. If you like them, great. I don't like them, so I don't need them. And it's been over 3 years now. And then, do you need supplements? Most women only need electrolytes, magnesium, potassium, sodium, especially at the beginning. So make sure you're getting that in. But besides that, you really don't need anything because you're getting all your supplements and your minerals and vitamins from the steak and the meat that you're eating. Um, and then evening wrap up. I was a huge chocolate sweets person before. So right now at night, keep it super simple, lots of hydration, keep a cup of bone broth, and stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed if you can, just to aid the digestion. I eat about 30 minutes before bed, sometimes with just not eating, but I have like a glass of milk for me, and it helps me also sleep. But definitely eat more now. um, I eat more now and I'm healthier, calmer, and feel better in my body overall. And carnivore definitely helped my sleep, my stress, my digestion, like I said. And honestly, my whole relationship with food is not as stressful anymore. And it's super simple. Going out or going to families' houses and eating in general is just so much easier. Um, so, anyway, if you want more carnivore videos for women, gut healing, fat loss, and getting more of your energy back, make sure to subscribe because I have a ton more videos coming on different topics that are very common and a lot of questions that I've been getting. So, when I would love to know from you guys on what's your biggest struggle on carnivore right now if you're doing carnivore. I will respond to everyone. And if you're nervous about starting carnivore, what are your thoughts on why you're pushing back on eating carnivore lifestyle? I would love to know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.